Hey everybody, it's Christy Birchfield. We are starting a new study today, and we're going to go basically from one brother of Jesus to another brother of Jesus. We're going to take a little bit of time and go through the incredibly small and yet incredibly packed book of Jude. It's the next to the last book in the Bible. If you're going, wait a minute, that doesn't sound familiar. I don't know that I've ever heard of this book. It is tiny. It's just one chapter long. And because of that, I'm going to challenge you for the few days that we spend in this book, commit to read the entire book every day. We're going to pick out just a few verses as we go and kind of group those together, but it's worth reading and it won't take very long at all to get through all of the verses every day. But today we're going to talk just on the first two verses. And it says, verse 1 talks about Jude, a servant of Jesus Christ and a brother of James, to those who have been called, who are loved in God the Father and kept for Jesus Christ. I find it really interesting, right? That Jude doesn't say he's a brother of Jesus. If you remember back James, when we read James, just the study we just finished up, James did say he was a brother of Jesus. Jude doesn't. Jude just says he's a brother of James and he's a servant of Jesus. It's part of this focus that I really want us to be able to understand as we look at the book of Jude. His emphasis through this entire book is about being steadfast and focused on the truth of Jesus Christ. We don't want to miss the mark. We don't want to go off astray. If we're aiming for this, we want to hit it dead on, dead center. And Jude doesn't want us to miss that. And as we look here, part of him, as he introduces himself, he was also one of those people who didn't start out believing in Jesus. He didn't. He grew up next to Jesus, and the Bible talks about the fact that his family kind of was like, about this guy. After he was raised from the dead, that's when James believed. That's when Jude believed. And because Jude's writing a letter from an authoritative standpoint, we can understand that he was part of the leadership in the early church. So that's definitely important as well. What we want to make sure that we understand is just how important it is to be connected with Jesus Christ. Jude didn't go touting about the fact that he was the brother of Jesus. Instead, he says, I'm a servant of Jesus. Guess what? We are all servants of Jesus. And because of that, we all need to be focused on what he says, what he wants us to do, and how we can do it. That's the emphasis. How can we stay laser point focused on the truth that Jesus Christ gave us? Strap in, because that's the exciting part of what we're going to go through for the next several days. Make sure you read all the way through it. If you want to, as we go through this, I'll continue to make a new playlist to be able to reference that, and the link to that playlist will be in the comments below to make sure that you don't miss a single step in this walkthrough. I'm also going to leave the link that we just finished for the playlist of James over Go and Do, so that way we are making sure that we are doing everything that we need to be doing. But let's do it with a way of being completely focused in on our target, which is the truth of Jesus Christ himself. Those are the focuses for today. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss a single one of this series, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.